Hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button.
Little black dress don't 진짠하게 원옥저 홍대 춤춰 걸 같이 I know your friends 해 불러올래 어두 많은데 Little black dress don't 진짠.
Here we have that viral video with the plumber.
All right, if we can have your name.
My name's Aaron.
Aaron, how old are you?
Ma'am, I'm 29.
29, okay,
Yes.
and what do you do?
I'm a licensed plumber.
Okay, very cool.
Yes.
And now, what do you look for in a woman?
I look for a woman that's not promiscuous and has a career going for herself.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And now, what are some of your deal breakers?
Deal breaker, being promiscuous, not cleanly, don't have a career, nothing really going for yourself.
Okay. All right. So we did get a pop balloon. Let's go ahead
Okay.
and go on over there and see what's going on.
Yes.
All right, if we can have your name and age and why you popped your balloon.
Hi, my name is Karma. I'm 24.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, I'm supposed to say the pop in the balloon proper. Got you. For me, it just did not work. I didn't feel like I had chemistry or wasn't fully attracted to you, and I feel like that counts if we are going to be going through a dating show. You know?
Yes, the feeling is definitely mutual. So that's okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. You did me a favor.
You know, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm glad you have a great
Thank
day.
you, Queen. You too.
Now y'all look at the face on that host. She looked at him. She looking at him like, you didn't even need to do no bullshit like that. You didn't even need to come there with that kind of energy. You see what he did? You see the look she gave the woman. The look she gave the woman was, okay, I respect what you saying. Now, and all of those people who said she came for him, she never came for him. That girl in the black and white never came for him. She was just being straight up honest. I'm not attracted to you, so there's no point in me going through with the exercise. There's no shade on you. She didn't call him ugly. She didn't say anything to him. What made you think that you could walk into a room and every woman in the room would be attracted to you? I'm not attracted to Brad Pitt. He's a handsome man. I'm not attracted to Lance Gross, and he's a handsome man. I'm not attracted to plenty of men. Where a lot of women are not attracted to plenty of men that are handsome or ugly or whatever. Why would he take offense when she was being honest and upfront? He should have said, okay, I'm not attracted. He shouldn't have said anything. That's the whole point. The whole point was he should have said, okay, I accept that explanation. Thank you very much, and walked on. But he already had in his mind that there was going to be some drama, that there was going to be some trouble or issue. He walked in the door defensive. Why? Because he's always on the end of the ugly stick. When you already know that you're not a handsome person, when you know you're not a good-looking person, you always on the defensive, waiting for somebody to call you out, waiting for somebody to call you the ugly duckling. There ain't no way a handsome man walks into that door and says what he says. Because a handsome man already has the confidence and he already knows that there's women in the room that are attracted to him. So he's going to gravitate towards the ones that are attracted to him. That's what attractive people do. They attract all kinds of people and people come to them. That's all a handsome man has to do is stand there and wait. He don't need to insult nobody. But when you born ugly, this is the kind of bullshit that you do. Well, you ugly too. You didn't pick me. You think I'm ugly? You ugly too. He took it personal. It wasn't personal. She just said she wasn't attracted to you. And that's where he went wrong. That's why it went to the left. This whole interview went to the left because he did what he did. Nobody likes a sore loser. Nobody likes a human being that cannot be mature when someone rejects them. Okay? When you're rejected and he don't even know this woman, and you go all the way fire like that, look at the host's face. The hostess said, you doing too much, bruh. You done did too much. And that's what he did. And this is why this whole thing went left for him.
Over here, your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
I'm Lex, and I'm 23.
You see his eyes. Before she started talking, he looking down at her body. Okay? But I think he looking down at her knees, because I think she got tattoos on her knees or something weird like that. Ladies, please don't put tattoos on your knee. That just means your knees is rusty. And they look rusty. And can't nobody take you to no formal dance or no formal occasion and you got tattoos on your knees. She definitely decided when she was young that she would never be invited to no presidential parties, because ain't nobody invite you nowhere with no tattoos on your knees, girl. Stop it.
And I pop my balloon because I feel like you could be a tad bit disrespectful. Like how you, like, I don't know, arrogant a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah, just that.
Well, voicing my opinion is not arrogant. You know, she asked me if she would be a good fit for me. If I like what I see, you know, it's contrary to the truth. So
Of course.
that's all I can do is just state what I see. That's not a good look for me. That's all, Queen. But thank you. You did me a favor as well.
Yeah.
You did me a favor as well. Why he keeps saying that as though he got room and leg to stand? You don't have no room and leg to stand. What is the goal? What is the goal of a man looking for a woman? The goal of a man is looking for a woman. You want one to come home with you and be devoted to you. The last thing you need to do when you're an adjustable two is to alienate a room full of women. That's the last thing you need to do, okay? And this is a competition. You're trying to compete for the best female in the room. You're trying to compete for the woman that wants you. I don't know what this idiot was thinking when he was doing what he was doing. Maybe somebody paid him some money to alienate all the women. Maybe somebody paid him some money to come on there and act up. Go on there and be as arrogant as you can, even though you're an adjustable too. Go on there and do the most. Look at the host's face. That is what she's saying. How you saying what you saying and you want a female to go home with you, huh?
Your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Brianna, 26. My eyes are up here, baby. Are you looking at the tattoo?
No, I'm looking at the hair on your arms. You know, the women I deal with, they don't have hair on their
Don't
arms.
do too much.
Hey, I'm just being honest,
Don't do
Queen.
too much.
You know, I don't like that. That's all I was looking at. You trying to say if I'm looking at particular body parts?
You just wasn't looking at my eyes.
What it is.
That's
No, I was
all
looking at the hair on your
Anyways,
arms, Queen.
she asked me the question.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm in heels and you ain't tall enough.
Okay.
Don't do too much.
Well,
though.
you're not qualified, baby.
All right.
The whole thing is negative. There's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to go with this kind of interview because he has tainted the pool of candidates that he has. Nobody in that line wants to take him home. She looking to the left. Look at the other women. They looking to the left. They looking off somewhere. They're not paying attention to him. He has lost every female on the panel. And he's short too, which I never really looked at until she said that. But now that you say that, he seems to be shorter than most, I guess. And people are just going down the line popping the balloon. But you did this to yourself. You
Okay. All right. If we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping.
My name is Jacqueline. I'm 25. I popped because I have hair on my arms.
Hey, just because you got hair on your arms, that's okay though, Queen. You look phenomenal though.
Thank you.
You know, she ain't fit to my liking. She ain't even fit to. Hey, excuse me, Queen. I'm talking to this woman right here. Oh, well, I could look anyway.
See, some men don't know how to act around women anyway. We have to make that very clear. Some men have no finesse around women. Some men come in and try to bulldoze their way into a room. He understands that he's not a handsome man. He understands that, but he's trying to compensate. Tight clothes, body on point. he's trying to do all of that and it's not working. On top of the fact that you women, let me be clear. You cannot be an adjustable two in the face and expect everything else to line up. And have an attitude. Crappy attitude at that. A very bad attitude at that. There's no way that you can expect to get what you want to get. If he would have walked in the door and he looked how he looked and he was really nice, really personable to all the women, all of y'all look beautiful, complimented the women, did what he needed to do with the women, those women, most of them would not have popped their balloons. If he would have came in there and he had a really nice attitude. When the first lady popped the balloon and she said what she said, and he said, okay, I can understand that. That's reasonable. Okay, I would have liked you to keep your balloon, but since you popped the balloon when I walked in, I respect your choice. If he would have went on to the next woman, he never would have got all the balloons that were popped. Okay? He would have had some at the end of the thing because he's not ugly. He's just not that handsome. But his personality would have won all of the women over. But since he's not as handsome as he's supposed to be, an adjustable two in my book, okay? And he got a shitty attitude, he's losing all the women. That's his problem.
I could look anyway. I want to. You know? But yeah, can y'all give her balloon back though?
She don't want it.
Yeah, do you want your balloon back, Queen? We're not talking to you, sweetheart.
Okay.
You already been. I already let you know. I'm not interested in. You got more hair on your arms than me, baby. But anyways.
Okay. So you saying get your balloon back, but you feeling?
I'm not gonna get my balloon back.
Okay.
All right, no problem. So we do still have 2 balloons.
Yes.
Do we still have 2 balloons?
No.
Let's go over here. I saw you hesitate. That's why I had to ask. So if we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping.
My name is Kayla. I'm 23. Originally, I was not going to pop my balloon because I know a lot of them popped it because he was being, I guess, arrogant. But to me, I like my man that's not going to sit in every girl's face. So I didn't find that offensive to me. But when they started what was going on, I'm very I don't want to say I'm argumentative, but I don't want my man to argue back with me because then I feel like it's going to always be a problem. That was the only.
It's always going to be a problem if you figure out that a man is not going to argue back with you and just let you get away with whatever you want to get away with. That's not how relationships work. So that's another goofy statement, but we're not talking about her.
Is why I popped my balloon because I was just like, dang. But then with me, you kind of got a little bit catty with me and you a little sassy just a little bit. And since you want to come at everybody over here, I'm gonna get at you too. You kind of look like a Ninja Turtle. You're not that cute. You need to relax. You stocky as hell. And I was trying to be respectful, but you was really coming out I didn't like it. I'm from the South and I can handle a lot of criticism and stuff like that. But the way you was coming, you just ain't like you got it all like that. And I guarantee you probably got a roommate at home and it's just not giving anymore.
Yeah. Well, let me say this, Queen. I'm a licensed plumber.
I do real estate and property management.
I live downtown.
So
I stay by myself, Queen. You know, and you're not even qualified to be even dealing with me.
You say everybody not qualified.
You definitely not. You know, if anything, it was one of these two. I wasn't even looking your way. You ain't
the
in
one
my
that
type.
you wanted popped
If I
up
seen, that's fine.
So
that is totally fine.
Okay.
But one thing about me, I could pull 100,000 on the bank. Can you do the same?
Get this
You can't do that. You can't do that though, baby. Yeah,
Let's
in a real
move
way.
on.
You
Let's
can't
move
do
on.
that though, Queen.
All around, shitty attitude. He started it. Look, you started it and the women finished it, okay? She said you ain't all that in a bag of chips. See, some women just aren't attracted to that man. They wasn't attracted to him. You got a shitty attitude. You don't look that good. You're a plumber, and they don't find that kind of profession glamorous. Regardless of how much money you make, they don't care. Young women don't care about that. They care about other things, okay? They will deal with you, but you can't run around having a shitty ass attitude like you got, okay, and expect the women to deal with you. But all I'm gonna say is, hey, look, good luck with what you gotta do. Good luck with what's happening with you, because you going to have a difficult time finding you a decent woman with that attitude. If you don't check it right now, you ain't going to get no decent woman. Because ain't no decent woman going to go over there and deal with that attitude and you looking how you look. Ain't nothing worse than having self-inflicted gunshot wound. All this shit was self-inflicted and he brought it on himself. Some of y'all don't even know what being humble is. The arrogance is astounding. No. Sometimes it don't matter how much money you make. You got to have a good attitude too. You got to be... You can't have money and be ugly and have a shitty profession and have a shitty attitude. It just ain't gonna work.